Imagine walking into an office building where no one ever checks your ID. You just keep entering doors because once you're inside, you're trusted everywhere. Sounds risky, right? That's exactly how most networks used to work. But today, the world is shifting to something called zero trust. A model where every step, every door, every request needs to prove identity. Let's break down what zero trust and identity for security really mean and why it means to both companies and everyday people. Here's what we'll cover today. First, the problem with the old security models. Second, what zero trust really is. Third, why identity is a new perimeter. Then some real world examples, and finally how you can apply these ideas in your business or even in your personal digital life. The old way. Traditional security was like a castle and a mod. If you got inside the network, you were trusted, and that worked when everyone was on office PCs behind the firewalls. But now remote work, cloud applications, and mobile devices mean there is no single perimeter. Once an attacker breaks in, they can move around freely. That is why breaches today are so damaging. The old model assumes trust where it shouldn't. What zero trust actually means? Zero trust flips the script. Instead of trusting you just because you're inside, it says never trust, always verify. Even user, device, and application must prove who they are. Every time they access something, think of it as a airport security. You show ID, a boarding pass, and go through checks even if you have flown 100 times before. It's continuous proof, not one-time trust. Identity is the new perimeter. Here's the key shift. Your identity is now the security boundary. It's not just about IP addresses or firewalls anymore. It's about whether the right person is using the right account with the right advice under the right conditions matters. Multi-factor authentication, single sign-on, and conditional access policies are the tools that enforce these securities. Instead of guarding a building, we are guarding identities here. So let's look into some real world examples. Big companies like Google and Microsoft already use zero trust frameworks. Governments are mandating it for critical infrastructure. For example, if a hacker steals your password, they still can't log in without your biometric or your device being approved. During the pandemic, when employees suddenly work from everywhere, zero trust became the backbone of secure remote access. It's not just theory, it's running the digital world. What you can do? So how can you use this if you are in IT? Start with identity controls, enforce MFA, multi-factor authentication, use least privilege roles, and monitor logins continuously. Don't rely on VPNs alone. If you're a business leader, invest in identity platforms, Okta, Microsoft, Entra, or similar related to that. If you're just an everyday user, you can still apply zero trust thinking. Never reuse passwords, enable MFA everywhere. Don't blindly trust links or emails just because they look familiar. Always verify. Zero trust and identity for security aren't just buzzwords. They are the future of how we stay safe online. Because in a borderless digital world, your identity is the only wall left. If this breakdown helped you, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in comments if you would like me to cover practical steps to set up a zero trust approach in small business. Thank you.